Hello, 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 what is up everybody? Krillix here, back in action. Some more Agrarian Skies 2. Oh man, it's nice. I've been spending a little bit of time up here in the skies, feeling the breeze through my beautiful, luxurious hair, if you know what I mean. But anyways, we are up in this world, and I'm getting sick and tired of using hammers. Just saying. Getting sick and tired of it. So what I want to do is, I feel like this is the way into power. So we're going to make ourselves a stone generator. Alright, let's get stone generator. Oh, let me move the microphone just a little bit. That's much better. Perfect. Alright, so for this we need an RF engine. A little bit of gold, a little bit of iron, and a whole bunch of redstone. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using up all... Oh, I don't have any gold? What madness is this? What madness? Alright. We'll get a little bit of gold here going. I have the iron. 6 iron is what it takes. Yeah, and you know what? Ooh, I'm so tempted to do that. So tempted. Not yet, though. Not yet. Okay. We'll pound out some gold here, nice and quickly, just because we have it. There's not a ton of gold, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, do we want to do it? I have 2 diamonds. What are diamonds even good for? Lots of stuff. Diamonds suck to get. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way. There we go. Let's get ourselves another stone hammer and bash this right here. Beautiful. And I'm going to get a little bit of gold. And from there, we should be able to get this completed. There's a few things I'm hoping to accomplish this episode. I don't know if we'll get them all done, but I'm going to do my best. I have a decent amount of, well, not a decent amount. I shouldn't say I have a decent amount of time. I have some time available to me here. Like I said, I've already been spending quite a bit of time just grinding away on a couple things. I was doing a little bit more with the plants, and I was doing, well, I was getting the redstone. That took a while. And I also beefed up some of my other resources as well. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of nickel and a whole bunch of a lot of things. So that's nice too. And I'm sure we'll use it right away. But, you know, it takes time. Why am I not cooking you? Why do I do this? Alright, there we go. That should be our last piece of copper. Good. That doesn't fit anywhere. We'll place it like so. I guess I can hammer this. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. I'm running out of inventory space big time. We need to get automation up and running pronto. We need power. We need to automate some things. And we really need to get just a little bit more of everything just going, if you know what I mean. Storage room, all that kind of stuff as well. 28. Whoa. That's a lot of copper. Holy cow. That is a ton of copper. One of the nice things about our expansion over here, though, is this right here. I can just do a big old line like so and hammer it out. I'm going to get everything put together here, and we'll get started on the stone generator. Alrighty, there we go. I think I have everything that I need. So first of all, we need this RF engine. And for that, we're going to need a block of redstone. And let's just take all of that back out. Good. Thank you. I was a little concerned. Oh, I guess I need another one anyways, don't I? Yep. Alright, RF engine. Go. Beautiful. And we need some smooth stone. Smooth stone. I know I have some somewhere. There it is right there. Beautiful. Lovely. 7. Really? 7, boom, and the RF engine should get us the stone generator. Now let's take a look and check this guy out. It trickles out power at 40 RF per tick. It gets very hot. Better materials hold the heat in better. Okay, okay. Before you can get very far, you're going to need some power. The most basic power is a stone generator. Okay, so it basically just goes. And here we are, automatic sieve. Alright, so this guy is going to be our main power source, as far as I can tell, to start out with. Just following the quest line here. I don't want to get too off the beaten path to start out with. But, yeah, so let's look up the automatic sieve. So, that requires Invar, Electrum, very nice, okay. So, an Electrum gear. So, just looks like some molten Electrum. What? Why is this less than this? Anybody else confused by that? Alright, one of those silk meshes and some Invar. Okay, so we need to make some alloys. Not very difficult to make these alloys, actually. It's pretty straightforward, and we do have the resources required. So, if I'm not mistaken, we need 2 gold and 2 silver. 2 silver to get this done. I might have just some here. Yes. Good. That should at least get us the Electrum that we were just talking about. Let's take out the copper while we're here. And we'll get these guys cooking up. So 2 gold, 1 silver dust. Or 1 gold dust, 1 silver dust. And I think that should get us 4, but it might only get us 2. It all depends on the config settings. There we go. Get that. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. The other item that we're going to need to get is Invar. Now, Invar is pretty much the same general idea. But it's nickel and iron. So let's get a little bit of this nickel going. Hello, 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 and hello. Thank you very much. I love the powdered nickel. There we go. That's 8. Oh god, that's a ton. Alright. Ton of nickel. We probably don't need that much. Just saying. Really? More rain. Sleep it off. Let's sleep it off. Nobody else is on, so I can sleep it off. As you can see, I've been on for a while. All those backups and whatnot, that's all me. Alright, do we have... I think I used up all the iron in there. I have some more here. Let's get some iron dust and whatnot going. And that way we can just kind of fill our treasuries a little bit more here as well. Pretty straightforward. While we're cooking up other stuff too, right? So, you know, it's one of those little things. Okay, beautiful. That's a very healthy amount. That will not do anything for us. And get us another 16. Okay, good. Let's hop on down. We should have... Excellent. We do have 4 of Electrum. Now, I'm not sure what this takes. I haven't done this myself, but we'll find out soon enough. So let's grab ourselves the gear cast, and we'll see how many ingots this actually takes, because there's 2 different recipes, and it looks to me like it did take all 4. Okay, make sure you note that. It does take all 4, in case you didn't know. Actually, we still... no, we might be able to pull it off with this. Okay, good. Overall, not too bad. So I need to get some Invar going. So I'll be right back with you guys once we have that ready to go. Alrighty, so you can see here our smeltery is cooking up. Double the iron to that of nickel. And hopefully, if my math serves me correctly, this should give us the right amount. It should be 2 times the iron to nickel. I'm pretty sure that still holds true today in this world, but I don't know for sure. We'll find out together. overall, things are going very well. Don't you agree? I think so. I feel like we're progressing at a adequate speed. I wouldn't say fast. Some of the other guys are progressing faster, but honestly, it isn't really about that. I am definitely a lot more about... Oh, yeah, that's perfect. I am definitely a lot more about my experience and your guys' experience of my world. For those of you that don't know, I like to build nice things. If you're new to my channel, I like to build beautiful things. In modded and not in modded. So keep that in mind when you watch any and all of my videos. And a lot of them are really good. So yeah, good stuff had by all. Alright, our first automatic sieve. Beautiful. Let's complete the quest. Grab that reward bag. Oh yeah. What do we get? 2 glowstone. That's actually not that bad. I like glowstone. It lights up things. It's very nice. So I'm very happy about that. We're gonna make more Invar because why not? We might as well have a ton of it. It's very useful stuff. Now, the next item here is the auto smashing. Oh, wow, and that gives me 64 dust. Don't mind if I do. So the automatic hammer, hammer right down here, requires some Invar, a piston, a weighted pressure plate, and an anvil. Ooh, boy, an anvil. Well, we do actually have the capabilities of building an anvil. We have enough iron. We have that technology to us. An anvil. Beautiful. We need ourselves 3 more iron. 2 of which go for a weighted pressure plate. We need to get ourselves a piston. Ooh. Okay. Good. Good. 3. Like so. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cobble. Love you. Piston. Good. That. The anvil. And just Invar down the sides should give us our automatic hammer. Beautiful. 64 dust. Thank you. You're very kind. You're very kind. Now, that said that it actually unlocked a quest somewhere else. I don't know where that quest may be, and maybe we haven't unlocked it yet. That's definitely a possibility as well. But, you know, I'm just going to take a... Oh. Well, well, well. This looks intriguing. Survivalist generator. Survive. Yes, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I need some more redstone and stuff, though. So, you know, that's going to be just a bit. Let's see. I need to do a quick remodel as well, I think. Yeah, it's that time. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to basically chop down these trees. I'm going to move them. And actually, yeah, no, we're going to chop them down. We're going to chop them down. We're going to move them. And we're going to set up. It's just kind of a temporary setup to begin with. But it's going to be the start of our little bit of an automation section for our base here. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit better than nothing. Okay, get our basil. That's important, right? And you know what I might do? Looks like we need to expand on our chest here, like so. And that way we can kind of throw some of this stuff in there too. Okay, good. Let's get this, and I'll be right back with you guys once we are done setting up. Alrighty, we are back, and you know what? I thought about using that stone generator, and I said, you know what? Survivalist generators gotta be a little bit better, right? Well, so I decided, let's make one. You know, we might as well. We're following the quest book and all, right? I mean, why not? Oh, I also looked at a few other things, but that's fine. Alright, survivalist generator. It's going to give us more coal, which is always useful. And it's a very nice little starting engine anyways, okay? So, let's get this guy down. Now, one of the issues that we do have is this guy is very very efficient with its power. It doesn't generate a ton. As you can see, we pretty much need to build up a whole bunch. But that's why I got this charcoal going, right? So that we can build up a whole bunch. And it lasts forever, right? But it's very slow. So what I want to do is I actually want to take the stone generator. Where did I place you again? Right here as well. And kind of place it down beside it and see if we can't utilize a little bit of both. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to actually branch off of this cobble generation line right here. So I believe, yes, I do have some more transfer pipes right here. So what I want to do is I want to branch off just like so and get ourselves a little bit of an automatic hammering system. This way I don't have to hammer, you know, gravel anymore, for example. Right? So what I need is I need to get a couple chests. Yeah, let's get 3 to start with. We might need a little bit more, but that's okay. So first things first, I want to put a chest here. And I want this to start filling up with cobblestone. Right? Pretty much, it's going to start filling it up. It's pretty straightforward. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the hammer. It's going to automatically start receiving the power that this survivalist generator is giving to it. And is it auto-receiving the cobble? I don't know if it is. I thought that it did. But I don't know for sure. I thought it automatically... Maybe I have to pipe it in. Maybe this was a bad idea. Do I have to pipe it in? I might have to pipe it in. Oh dear. All the cobble. Thanks. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll put in the cobble. And what if we pipe it in? Does that work? Yes. Maybe. Maybe not. But there you'll see that it actually hammered it down. It did work. Beautiful. It hammered it down into gravel. So we'll just pipe that in. That's fine. And now, obviously, it's just going to keep going, right? As long as there is power available, but we're actually losing power right now. I actually want to make myself another cobble gen, right? One of these survivalist generators, but we do also have an issue with power and whatnot. So let's take a quick look on this auto smashing. I'm sick of hitting things with hammers. Yes. Yes, for never swing a hammer again unless you want to, weirdo. Pretty much. Okay. So that should do the gravel, and I thought it should... Is it auto-outputting the other way? Oh, please don't tell me it's auto-outputting the other way. Please don't tell me it's auto-outputting the other way. Okay. Why is this not... It's supposed to auto-output, I think. Anyways, let me tweak this a little bit, I guess. Yeah, strange. Alrighty, so I can't seem to get this to auto-output. So, we're going to do something a little bit different, hopefully. Alrighty, so we're going to see if an item transfer node can pull out from this system. So, no, not you there. Okay, good. So I want to see, okay, it is pulling out the gravel. That's good. So we can at least get that set up somewhat efficiently. And I think what we're going to do is I'm actually going to move all of this around a little bit. So let's break this. And let's break this. Thank you for all the gravel. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Alright. So we're going to go a hammer here, like so. We'll keep that disconnected for right now because we can just add in like that. We will take out this and pop this guy. You know what? No. He's okay there. Yeah. Yeah, he's okay there. We'll keep him rolling. Let him build up for a little bit. And then we're going to go out of here. like so. We're going to disable that. Is that gonna work? It might. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll find out soon enough. Let's see about, we'll switch this around like so. Good. So we have some power building up, and then from there we're going to get our gravel, right? And the gravel's going to automatically, aha, it doesn't work. All right. We might have to, yeah. We might have to move this generator again. Dang, that's a shame. Okay, let's move it over one more. That is what it is, guys. We're building a system on the fly. Alright, we're kind of wasting a little bit of charcoal here, but that's fine. Alright, so this guy should be having power. He should be starting to hammer. And then by theory, we should start to see some gravel ending up in our automatic sieve. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to see. This guy will connect back, so then we have cobble automatically inputting in. And now all we need is a way to get power to our automatic sieve. And I've already come up with the solution for that, and that is some energy conduits. Pretty straightforward, right? From thermal expansion, the old school. There we go. The leadstone flux duct. That's what they're called. And we're just going to slap that guy like that. And we should start to see this guy with the ability to get some power. Now, I want to try this little stone generator as well with a couple pieces of cobble or charcoal and see what happens. Running. RF per tick. Good. So this guy is going to give us a little bit of a boost. I'm not sure how fast it's going in terms of the boost, but still, not too bad. I definitely want to get some more survivalist generators as well, just because they're so efficient. But this stone generator is not too shabby. And what this guy's going to do, it's automatically sifting down the gravel into different components, just as I would right here on the oak sieve. And we're going to need to get ourselves an auto packager. But, as you can see, that requires 5 redstone. Guess what we don't have any of? Redstone. So, there's 2 systems that I want to set up here eventually. One for getting redstone, and one for getting resources. So, this line here is for getting resources of different varieties. And then I'm going to set up another line right beside it, I think, right here, for redstone. And that's going to involve a whole bunch of hammers, or, better yet, we might delve into things like a pulverizer. Let's see about that. Pulverizer. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can pretty much make that except for the redstone. So, yeah, that's pretty easy. So we might jump into a pulverizer right away and save this hammer for maybe even something else. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. So, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check the time on the video. I'm going to see where we're at. Let's see. Is there any other quests that I know that I want to complete right away? Ah, yes, I believe there is one. I believe I have tomatoes. I finally got enough tomatoes to get our first machine frame from this quest. And that way we could actually use that machine frame to potentially work our way up to the redstone seeds. So that's good. We got that. Universal seed. Not overly difficult to make, and I think so. There's the universal seed, and then there's the seed infuser, and we need both of those things for this to work, if I'm not mistaken. This guy here. But I haven't gotten the ancient spores yet, so we're kind of stuck on that there. Yeah, I think we're kind of stuck for the most part here. I'm going to be right back and do a double check on that, and we'll see where we're at. Alrighty, so yeah, we are definitely at wrapping up point. I think we're going to get into finishing up this system next episode, I hope. I might need to grind out some more iron, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and redstone to do it, but it's a good little starting point. We got a decent little thing going. This generator is actually not bad, this stone generator. I think if you just leave it fully loaded, though, it's not going to be all that great. But, you know, we got a little bit of power in both of these. It's cranked up, and we can just add as we need to. We have, you know, the automation of, oh, look at this, emeralds, of the gravel being sieved. So that's great. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And all we need now is time, right? Time, what a wonderful thing. Other than that, we need to get grinding on a couple other things. So, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe for more. It's really appreciated. It helps a ton. If you're new to my channel, say hi. Say hi, I'm new. Can you do that? Can you type and say hi, I'm new? Maybe. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Make sure you have a great and fantastic day. Hopefully you are learning to skyblock with acrylic. In the modded sense, that is. Alright, see ya. Bye.